True Geste, adapted by Greg Snow from the book by P.C. Wren. Episode 1. Brandon Abbas, England. The year is 1912.
Yes, Lieutenant?
Permission to fire.
Granted.
Arm cannons and midships.
Arming amidships, sir.
Oh, for goodness sake, Augustus. Can't you even play a drum?
It's not my fault. The drums are wet.
That's because this is a naval engagement, idiot.
Well, hardly, Digby. This is a lily pond and those are toy boats. That's the spirit, Augustus. Shut up, John. Always toadying up to your brothers. Silence in the ranks. Resume positions. Prepare to attack.
Arm cannons. Cannons armed. Ready. Aim. Fire. Fire. Oh, marvellous. Our big gun didn't fire.
Feeble Geste. Wade in and retrieve the stricken vessel.
Aye, Captain. Poor John, he always gets the mucky jobs.
That's because he's such a little creep, Isobel.
At least he's willing and brave.
Stupid, more like. What's brave about jumping in a pond? Ah! What ails thee, Feeble Geste?
I'm shot, sir.
Hanging would be more appropriate. Come ashore, Geste.
Sir. There's an awful lot of blood, Beau. Perhaps we should fetch Aunt Patricia.
And spend the week in the brig?
Well, what are you going to do?
Cauterise the wound and prevent it from turning septic.
No. Naval surgery without anaesthetics. Cut out the cannonball.
Goodness, that penknife doesn't look very sharp.
It will suffice. Steady now, very small Geste. Here it comes. There. One cannonball. Right, faithful hound, go to the cabinet outside our bathroom and fetch the scratch mark.
All right.
Oh, hound,
Yes, Beau? Captain?
fetch some paraffin too. It's in the gardener's hut.
Aye.
Paraffin? What for? You'll see, Augustus. Yes, but what?
Patience, Augustus. How's the wound, John?
Fine, thanks, Dig. Doesn't hurt a bit.
That's the spirit. Soon have it cleared up. Don't want gangrene.
Could we change the subject to something a bit nicer?
Such as?
Like the blue water.
What's about it?
Aunt Patricia said she'll let us look at it this evening.
When was the last time Aunt Patricia let us see it?
When that French soldier came to dinner.
Oh, yes. He was an odd fish and a stupid name too. The Beaujolais, wasn't it? Yes, Henri de Beaujolais.
Well, I thought he was thrilling.
Why was he an odd fish, Augustus?
All that hot air about military campaigns in the desert and killing Arabs. I bet he worked in an office somewhere. That's because you have the mind of a clerk, Augustus. Oh, very clever, Beau. Where did you read that? I'm sorry for you if you couldn't see what a fine man he was. All I know is that the minute I leave Eton, I'm going to get a commission and join his regiment.
So am I.
And I.
Idiots.
Here we are. I was nearly caught finishing the paraffin.
Well done, faithful hound. Right, stand up, Feeble Geste. Augustus, a drum roll. Oh, honestly. John Geste, previously known as Feeble, in honour of your bravery, that you uttered no sound and shed no tear during a major operation of naval surgery without anaesthetics, I hereby confer upon you, in perpetuity, the rank and title of Stout Fella.
Thanks, Beau.
Furthermore, I now award you the signal and high honour of a full-dress Viking funeral. Faithful hound, the paraffin.
Here we are.
Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If God won't have you, the devil must. That's what I call a funeral. That's what I call a waste of a good ship. To be burned, with your hound at your feet. Christ, I'd give something to have one like that when my turn comes.
Righto, Beau. I'll give you one, old chap. Whenever you like.
So will I you, Digby, if you die first.
Let's shake on it. To Viking funerals.
Viking funerals.
Several years later, Kano Station, Nigeria.
Excuse me, is this it?
Bonjour, monsieur. No.
Jolly!
Ah,
Jolly, old man.
Georges Laurence, as I live and breathe. What? Permette-moi. No. And it's Captain Henri de Beaujolais of the Spy, if you don't mind.
Jolly, what a marvellous coincidence. Hardly recognised you under that hat.
Thank you, Georges. You look pretty terrible yourself.
Dysentery.
Oh, look, poor.
Oh, God, I'll be glad to get back to England for a while. I've had Africa up to here.
Where are you staying in England?
At Brandon Abbas with Lady Patricia.
But not Sir Hector.
Careful, Jolly. My relationship with Patricia Brandon is perfectly proper.
No, I'm sure it is, George. I'm sure it is. But I've seen the way you look at her. Love, if I'm not mistaken.
Frenchmen are always mistaken about love. That's why I can't stop falling in it.
Now then, what tales can you tell to entertain me?
None that spring to mind, old chap. I'm afraid the Nigerian civil service isn't much of a source.
Bien, because I have a tale to end them all. The original great dark mystery. And you, my dear Georges, can be my Sherlock Holmes. You can help me to solve it.
Do I have to?
You can't fool me. I can see a glint in your eye. And by the time I've told my story, you'll be itching to solve the mystery.
All right. Get on with it.
Have you heard of our little post at Zinderneuf?
Sorry, Henri.
No, Zinderneuf? No? No? Oh, well, you hear of it now. It is where this incomprehensible tragedy took place. One morning, I'm in my quarters when my orderly comes running, babbling about a dying Arab goom who is at our gate, crying that he is from Zinderneuf, and that there is siege, a massacre, battle, murder, and sudden death. All slain and expecting to be killed.
A dramatic enough beginning, Henri.
Ah, you think so? Attends. I ordered my sergeant major to be ready to march in 9 minutes. I wish to God they were spy, not foreign legionnaires, but I've been seconded these past months from my regiment to theirs. Mais, incroyablement, he did ready his men in time, and we ride out from the fort. The Arab, who now seems to be dying a bit less, tells me that a couple of days before, a large force of Tuareg had been sighted from the lookout platform of Zinderneuf Fort. The wise Souza officier had immediately sent this man out on his fast Mehari camel with orders to fetch help with all speed. No, écoute, mon vieux, écoute.
Sorry.
Needless to say, I made a forced march, and I'm proud to say we reached Zinderneuf in record time. I had no sound whatever. And suddenly, topping a ridge, I come in sight of the fort. There below me on the desert plain near the tiny oasis. There's no fighting, there's no sign of Tuareg, no blackened ruins strewn with corpses. The tricolor flew merrily from the flagstaff and the fort looked absolutely normal. All's well, huh? I wave my kepi above my head and shout aloud with relief. And I find my revolver half a dozen times in the air. And then I become aware of a small but remarkable fact. The high lookout platform at the top of the fort is empty. A strange such a measure, no?
Very strange, sir.
Here I am, approaching the fort in broad daylight, firing my revolver, and not the slightest notice taken. For all they know, we could be the entire Tuareg nation. Pass me the field glasses.
Here we are, sir.
Stranger yet.
What, sir?
There is a man at every embrasure, and every one of them holds a rifle. Oh? What on earth's going on? Surely the officer in charge can't simply be showing off for us.
I don't think so, sir.
No. Look, we're at least 1,000 meters away. Perhaps the desert's playing tricks. We'll move in.
It could be the Tuareg playing tricks, sir.
Yes, so let us proceed with caution. Order your men to advance and reform at the oasis. Up, allez.
Prepare to advance! Like column!
I seem to have whetted your appetite, George.
A little. Go on.
So, we soon arrived at the walls of the fort. Congratulations, my lads! France and I are proud to salute you. Have you of the Foreign Legion no manners? Go at once and call your officer. You! Go and tell your commandant that Major de Beaujolais of the spy has arrived, with a relieving force from Toko too. Sergeant Major!
Up. Sir!
They're all dead, Sergeant Major. Huh? Every one of them.
That can't be.
Oh, look for yourself.
Good God! But who posed them like this? There must be someone alive in there.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. They can't have done it themselves. Perhaps the last one or two are badly wounded. I'm going in.
Ah, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
There's a strong chance this is a trap. Let me go.
Brave words, mon commandant, but neither of us will go.
Huh?
No, we'll send a man in. If it is a trap, which I doubt, we'll soon know, and without losing an officer. Fetch me that good-for-nothing drunk, Rastignac.
Ah, sir.
May I go, mon commandant?
Silence!
At once, Rastignac. Hey, move on! Rastignac, sir. Stand to attention, you dog.
Rastignac, I want you to take this rope and climb into the fort. Understood?
Not me, mon officier. Let me go to hell dead, not alive. I'm not going in there. You can shoot me.
I assure you I will. Now, climb into the embrasure and then go down and open the gates.
No.
What? Are you suffering from desert madness?
I have a distaste for a dead company that stands to arms and keeps watch.
For the last time, go.
Go yourself, Monsieur le Maire. I think it was 6 shots you fired as we were riding up to the fort.
I'm glad you found it amusing. Perhaps you will be equally good-humored about your court-martial. Arrest him, Sergeant Major.
Get going, Rastignac!
You! Trumpeter!
Sir!
What's your name?
Smith, sir.
Well, Smith, you can show this coward the way. Take this rope, throw it over that water spout and climb in.
Thank you, sir. Here, Chirac, take this end. Wrap it round your middle. Right. Here goes. I'm in, sir.
Proceed with caution.
Sir.
2 minutes passed. 5, 6, 7. But what did it mean? Was it a trap after all?
Well, you're alive to tell the tale, so I assume not.
Oh, George, you won't be so cool at the end of this.
I hope not, Jolly.
Eh bien, after a quarter of an hour, I couldn't stand the strain any longer. I called over my sergeant major and said that I was going in. Oh, was I wrong, George?
Don't know.
Anyway, I got in, after a bit of undignified scrambling. And then I stood there, dumbfounded. I couldn't believe my eyes. There, as in life, stood the garrison. They had their backs to me, their faces to the enemy. They'd driven off, their feet in dried pools of their own blood. Watching. And then I forgot what might be lying in wait for me. I forgot my vanished trumpeter. I forgot everything, for there was something else. Lying on his back, his dead eyes out staring the sun, lay the commandant of Fort Zinderneuf. There was a bayonet through his heart, one of our long French sword bayonets. He had not been shot. Apart from that bayonet wound, he was absolutely untouched. What do you say to that?
Suicide?
Ah, so did I. But then I saw he had a loaded revolver in one hand, one chamber fired, and in his other hand he held a crumpled letter. Does a man drive a bayonet through his heart, then take hold of a revolver and a sheet of paper? I think not. And in any case, why stab yourself when a gun is to hand? Suicide, poor. But, George, I felt sure of one thing. There were no Arabs in the fort, and if there ever had been, they certainly would have left it like it was. And then it came to me in a flash. This man, this dead commandant, had propped the corpses in the embrasures to fool the Arabs. And that must have worked. And imagine him running from corpse to corpse, firing their rifles, maybe even blowing the trumpet now and then, and giving the Arabs the impression the fort was manned by supermen. Oh, what a hero for France to honor. And then, in the hour of his triumph, some evil dog had murdered him. But who, George? Who?
An Arab? An Arab might have thrown the bayonet.
Ah, I thought that for a moment, but only a moment. Because the bayonet had entered the man in an upwards direction.
What?
Nobody could have thrown it at that angle. And then I remembered the revolver, with its single empty chamber. That single shot was fired at someone in the fort. And that someone was one of his own men, who must have fled. But again, why? Why? Why didn't he just shoot his officer and claim he was the sole survivor? For God's sake, he would have been a hero.
That's what I would have done.
Ah, and I. Oh, I tell you, George, my head was spinning with a mystery. My next theory was that the murderer had led some kind of mutiny before the Tuareg attacked. He'd killed the commandant and then been forced to lead the men against the enemy. But then he must have been killed at the last minute by an Arab bullet.
Sounds pretty good.
Yes. So I decided to look for a man who wasn't propped up in an embrasure. He would be the one. But then I got the real shock of a day full of shocks. I'd completely forgotten about my missing trumpeter. And where the hell was he?
Trumpeter! 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 Heaven's sake, where are you, man? Trumpeter! Sergeant Major!
You look like you've seen a ghost, sir.
What? Of course I haven't. But I've seen some pretty strange things. I need a private word with you. Come on, inside.
Well, sir, I can't think how either of these men died.
And what about Trumpeter?
That perhaps...
By whom? Lizards?
This is very strange.
Indeed. And perhaps later when we're less tired we'll make sense of it. But now we need to get on with the business of burying these men. So fall your men in and set to it. What's the matter?
There's going to be trouble, sir.
There certainly is, and I'm going to make it if there's any nonsense. What do you mean?
When we were outside waiting for you, Sergeant Laborde came to me and said that Corporal Brill said that...
Tu dis quoi, cretin? Idiot! You said that he says that she says that they... You be on parade outside those gates in 10 seconds. And if you and your men aren't awaiting me there at attention, go! In God's name, what is going on here? Men! The brave soldiers who have died at Fort Zinderneuf deserve a funeral oration written by the greatest poet and a burial full of pomp and circumstance. That would befit these heroes of France. But the night draws in, and we do not know what enemies may lie in wait. The time for orations is tomorrow. But now these men must be buried. Sergeant Major.
All right, men. In columns of 4, quick, march! They won't do it, sir. I beg you not to force them. They'll shoot you and desert en masse.
And die one by one in the desert?
But they don't care about that. It's the ghosts in the fort they're really scared of.
Superstitious idiots. I can't let them disobey me, you know that.
Yes, sir.
You are very fortunate men to have a commanding officer like Sergeant Major Dufour to plead for your miserable lives. As you know, I am an officer of the Spy, not the Foreign Legion. And I am very shocked that there is not a man of courage among you. Not one man brave enough to enter an empty fort and see for himself there is nothing to fear.
Oh, what the heck.
I'll come, sir.
Yeah, me too. Never seen a ghost.
Good men. But But Americans, I notice. Oh, nom d'un chien! Isn't there a Frenchman among you with a bit of courage?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's more like it. You four can come with me, and then perhaps the rest of you will get the message.
Sir,
Yes?
the murdered commandant. We shouldn't let the man see him with a French bayonet through his heart.
No, you're quite right. We'll go first.
You four men! The sergeant major and myself will go in first to make doubly sure there are no hidden dangers. Follow on our signal.
Hurry, you four. I don't want them changing their minds. What? What?
Mad?
I really have gone mad.
Where are the two bodies? We couldn't both have imagined them.
There must be a living man in this fort. There must be. We're going to find the swine.
Fire! What was that?
One of the men.
Fire, sir! Sir! The fort's on fire!
My God, he's right. Look.
Oh, yes.
Quick, sir, before it gets to the munitions.
Allez, vite, vite!
So there we stood, Georges, and watched the fort burn. I can't say I wasn't glad, since it neatly disposed of the bodies and the possibility of mutiny. But it was just one more mystery that couldn't be solved. Now, you're going to say that you're as confused as I am.
No, I'll say that in a minute. There's one thing you haven't told me about. The piece of paper the Commandant was holding. What was written on it?
Ah, Georges, ahead of me as always. I don't know if you're ready for this, but I've got to read it to you. Attends. To the Chief of Police of Scotland Yard and all whom it may concern. Confession. Urgent. Please publish. For fear that any innocent person may be suspected, I hereby fully and freely confess that it was I, and I alone, who stole the great sapphire known as Blue Water.
What? The Blue Water? Lady Brandon's jewel?
That made you sit up.
Do you mean to say that the Blue Water was pinched and the thief took refuge in the Foreign Legion?
I didn't mean to say anything, except to tell my tale. The dull little tale that's bored you so terribly.
Well, I'll be damned.
Doucement, doucement, my cool little Englishman. Who do you think had signed the letter?
Who, Jolly? For goodness sake.
Michael Geste.
Beau Geste? Her own nephew stole the sapphire. Get out.
It was signed Michael Geste.
Well, was the dead man him?
I don't know. I only met those boys once when they were still children. Or it could have been.
He'd be about 20.
Like I say, it could have been. It was around that age. He certainly looked English. But
the Gestes don't steal. Patricia brought those boys up as her own. I think I need a bag of ice on my head.
I've needed a lot of that these past weeks.
Beau Geste. Blue Water. Oh, I wish I were at Brandon Abbas this second.
Thank you, Cabby. Do keep the change. Oh, thank you kindly, sir. Hello, David. How are you?
Why, Mr. George, sir. This is a real pleasure.
Lady be at home?
Her ladyship is in the garden, sir. If you'd like to leave your case here, I'll take you straight to her.
Thank you, David. Boys at home? Mr. Michael? Mr. Digby?
No, sir, they're not. I'll take you to her ladyship.
Your ladyship.
Yeah. George!
Patricia.
George, what a lovely surprise. Sit down and tell me why you disobeyed me.
Disobey? Oh.
You weren't to come back until you'd found a good wife. Or are you married, George?
No, Patricia, I'm not married. And I have disobeyed you, but only because I feared you might be in trouble and in need of help. I hoped that I might be able to give it.
Help? How?
Well, it's a long story, but I don't need to tell it if you just say that Beau is all right, and that the Blue Water is safe and sound, and
What are you talking about? Have you seen Beau, then? Tell me.
No, I have not, but...
Well, then what? What?
I don't know anything, Patricia. And I'm asking you because I've come into possession of a document. A most extraordinary document.
Yes?
It purports to be a confession by Beau that he stole the blue water.
My God.
Well, has it? Is he...
May I see it?
Of course, of course. Here.
Thank you, George, for bringing me this.
But, dear Patricia, what can I do for you?
Dear, dear George. This is what you can do for me. Nothing at all. The blue water is not at Zinderneuf, nor anywhere else in Africa. Where Beau is, I do not know. And what this letter means, I cannot tell. But if you do want to help me, then say nothing and ask no questions. That's all I can say for now.
You know I'd sew my lips together if you wanted.
Sweet George. But then you couldn't eat any of this lovely cake.
Or kiss you goodbye.
Trust me, George. There will be an end to your mysteries. But I don't know when. I don't know when.
In Beau Geste by P.C. Wren, Christopher Godwin played Henri de Beaujolais, Christopher Good, George Lawrence, Avril Clark, Lady Brandon, and Lyndham Gregory, the Sergeant Major. Jack Hodd played Michael Geste, Oliver Miller-Oates, John, Jonathan Marchant-Heatley, young Digby, Scott Cherry, the older Digby, Jonathan Shelton, Augustus, Lucy Dawson, Isobel, and Lily Souza, Claudia. Malcolm Ward played Rastignac and David. Stuart Milligan, Hank, Christopher Ryan, Buddy, and Tom Bevan, the Cabby. Beau Geste was adapted by Greg Snow and directed by Adrian Bean. Beau Geste, adapted by Greg Snow from the book by P.C. Wren. Episode 2. The year is 1920.
Oh, Isobel, please play some more. That was lovely.
Oh, sorry, Aunt Patricia. I don't feel terribly well.
Oh, dear.
What about a game of pills?
No, I've got a much better idea. Please, Aunt, do let's have the blue water down for a little while. We haven't seen it for ages.
Rather. Let's do a gloat, Aunt.
Oh, very well. Chaplain, would you be a dear and fetch it?
Oh, yes, of course, Patricia.
What is the blue water worth, Aunt Patricia?
To whom, dear?
I don't know. Say some American.
Well, I imagine he'd try to find out the lowest possible sum.
But supposing you were going to sell it, what would you ask?
I certainly am not going to sell it.
I heard that Uncle Hector was once offered £30,000 for it.
Did you?
Here we are. Here we are. Oh. Here we are.
Thank you, Morris. Would you put it on that table?
It is a wonderful thing. Oh, let me kiss it. May I, Aunt?
If you must, Claudia.
I don't know. £30,000 for a bit of glass.
Let me see it, Claudia.
Here you are.
It's doing it to me again.
What?
Drawing me in. Don't you ever feel that? Like it's sucking at your soul.
Augustus doesn't have a soul.
Ha ha, Digby.
Oh. What's Ferguson up to now? The electricity generator's supposed to have been mended. Oh, how irritating. Now we're in pitch darkness.
They'll come on again in a minute, Aunt. Or Burden will bring candles.
Ghosts and goblins. Woo! A skeleton hand is clutching at my throat. I can see.
Everybody.
Saved. Phew.
Aunt? Aunt? The blue water. It's gone.
Your joke, Augustus?
Eh? Me? No, Aunt. Really, I swear, I never touched it.
Well, there's somebody with a sense of humour all his own. You were by the table, John. Are you the jester?
No, Aunt. Only a Geste.
One of the rest of you, then. Who?
Not me, Aunt.
Not me.
Let us say nothing of the good taste displayed, either in the act or its denial, but shall we agree that the brilliant joke has been carried far enough?
Put the brilliant joke back, John. You were the only one near it when the lights went out.
I've said I never touched it.
Suppose you put it back, Ghastly.
And suppose you do.
No.
I haven't got the beastly thing, I tell you. It's one of you three rotters.
Stop it, you sillies. Look, I'm going to turn the lights out again. Then the Joker can put it back without anyone seeing. Ready? Now, I'm counting to 10, then up goes the light. Are you ready, villain? 1, 2,
I can't do
3,
it. My boots creak.
4,
I can't find the cover.
5,
Oh, all
6,
right. I put it
7.
back.
And me.
Me too. 8.
Quick, Isobel, put the lights on. I've grabbed him.
Beau, what? So it was me, John, was it? Oh, feeble Geste.
I apologise, Augustus. I admit I thought it was you.
Oh, don't add insult to injury. Just put the blasted thing back and stop being a silly ass.
What? Come on, Beau. Shove it back. I'm starting to agree with Augustus.
Put it back, Beau. And let's have a dance. May we, Aunt?
Certainly. The moment we've given our felicitations to the great humorist. Now stop this fooling. Unless the blue water is produced at once, I shall be seriously annoyed.
Come on, somebody.
I am waiting. Morris, come and sit by me until I've asked each of these young people a question.
Yes, certainly, my dear.
Now, this is getting serious, and unless it ends at once, the consequences will be serious too. For the last time, I ask the boy or girl who moved the blue water to give it to me. Then we can end this nonsense here and now. If not... Oh, come! This is absurd and ridiculous. Very well. Claudia, come here.
Yes, Aunt.
Have you touched the blue water since the chaplain returned it to its place?
No, Aunt. No, Aunt.
Of course not. Go to bed, dear. Good night. Isobel, have you touched the blue water since the chaplain returned it to its place?
No, Aunt. I have not.
No, I'm sure you have not. Good night.
Good night. But I might have done, Aunt, if the idea had occurred to me. It is just a joke, of course.
Bed. Augustus, come here. Please answer absolutely truthfully for your own sake. If you have the blue water, give it to me now, and I shan't say another word. Have you?
I swear to God.
There's no need to swear to God or to me. Yes or no? Have you got it?
No, Aunt. I take my solemn oath. Really, I haven't. If I knew who had it, I jolly well...
John, do you know where the stone is?
No, Aunt Patricia. Nor have I touched it since the chaplain did.
Digby!
I don't know where it is. The last time I touched it was when I handed it to Isobel.
Michael, I'm sorry. More so than I can tell you. Please put the blue water back and I shall say no more. But I doubt I shall want to call you Beau for some time.
I can't put it back, Aunt. I don't have it.
Do you know where it is, Michael?
I do not.
Have you touched it since the chaplain did?
I have not.
Do you know anything about its disappearance?
Only that I have had nothing whatever to do with it.
Michael, do you declare that all you have said is the absolute truth?
I declare it to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
This is inexpressibly vulgar and disgusting. Now, listen. I shall lock this room at midnight. Fetch me the key, Digby.
Yes.
I shall put the key...
Here you are, Aunt Patricia.
Thank you. I shall put this in the brass box above the fireplace in the outer hall. Only we shall know where it is. I ask the liar, who is present, to take this opportunity of returning the sapphire, relocking the door, and replacing the key in the brass box. If this is not done by morning, I shall have to conclude that the liar is also a thief, and act accordingly. Come, Morris.
Yes, madam. Come to the smoking room, you two?
Yes. Go and fix it all up, you cads.
Go to bed, Ghastly, and don't forget the key'll be in the brass box.
For 2 dams, I'd sit in the hall all night and see which of you comes for it.
Bung off. Right. Let's go and have a smoke. Well, my sons, what about it? Pretty go, if the damn thing's not there in the morning. I wonder if she'd send to Scotland Yard. Filthy business. Fancy a fat mystery merchant prowling about, questioning everybody. What a lark. Jolly glad the servants are out of it, poor beggars. Beastly vulgar business, as Aunt said.
And a bit rough on her, too, apart from any question of £30,000.
Oh, damn it, the blasted thing'll be there in the morning.
I hope to God it will.
Reconstruct the dreadful crime. Wash out Aunt and the chaplain. And the girls, of course. Oh, look, let's just go and beat Augustus. Gussie doesn't know a thing about it. Nothing but genuinely injured innocence could have given him the courage to call us cads. Believe you're right, Beau. Besides, Gussie hasn't the guts to pinch anything. And if he did take it for a lark, he'll shove it back tonight. He won't, because he doesn't have it.
Well, that leaves us 3, then.
It does. Oh, you can count me out, old son. Search me.
Which reminds me. We didn't search each other when we searched Gussie. It would have been fairer.
Most undignified and unnecessary. So Gussie seemed to find. Then that leaves you and me, John.
Yes, Beau. Leaves you and me. I didn't take it, Beau.
Nor did I, John. Then there's a misdeal somewhere. Oh, Gussie must have done it. Anyhow, it'll be put back in the night.
What do you say to our sitting here until we hear somebody come down to the hall?
Certainly not.
Why not?
Well, it might not be... I mean, look, we've no right to interfere with Aunt's arrangements. She's given the person a chance, don't you think so, Dig? Any ass can sit up who wants to. I've had enough for one day myself. Who's coming up? Good idea.
Where is it?
Looking for the key, John?
Gosh, Beau, yes. I am looking for the key. It's not there.
No. That's because I have it.
Beau!
John!
Beau, what's come over you?
Good night, feeble Geste.
Good night, Beau.
Are you sure there's enough breakfast on your plate, Augustus? Why don't you shove some kedgeree on top as well?
Had it.
Stout citizen.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Aunt Patricia down yet? No. Watch me gobble and go. I don't want to meet Aunt P till the day's been aired a bit.
No. Morning, John. Sleep well.
Except for one unpleasant dream, Beau.
This breakfast looks good.
I suppose the crown jewels are all present and correct. A door's still locked. I tried it.
Of course it's all right.
I've seen it.
No, I haven't. But of course it's there, all right.
You should know.
I'll shut it, Ghastly, or I'll have your breakfast back.
You're a coarse lout, Digby.
Struth, isn't the gentleman's courage coming on?
I have come to request that none of you, leave the house today. Unless, that is, one of you cares to say, even at the 11th hour, a fool and a liar I am, but a criminal I am not. No? Very well. But please understand, I will have no mercy. The thief shall pay a thief's penalty, whoever it may be. I see. Now, nobody is to leave this house, and nobody is to breathe a word of this to anyone. Except, of course, to a detective.
Please, Aunt, leave the girls out of this. Confine it to us four.
I shall apply to you when I need your wisdom, Michael.
I think you meant you three, Beau.
Hold your miserable tongue! Have any of you anything useful to say?
Well, awful sorry and all that, Aunt.
Oh, very helpful.
Please, Aunt, wait another day.
And give the thief time to dispose of it? Is that what you were going to say?
No, Aunt.
Is that all? Nobody has anything to add? Very well.
You foul, filthy, utter cads.
Cut no ice, Gus. Shut it. Do me a favour, Queen Claudia and faithful hound.
Of course.
What is it?
Put this wretched business out of your minds. You have my solemn promise that it will be settled and cleared up today.
How?
Never mind how, just believe. Before you go to bed tonight, everything will be clear as crystal.
Hello, Dig.
John. We've got to use our wits and do something to help Beau. He's done a bunk.
What?
And he's left this note. Says he's pinched the blue water and isn't going to face the police.
What?
Listen. My dear Dig, I've told Burden to give you this note at 4 o'clock, by which time I shall be well on my way to where I am going. Will you please tell Aunt that there's no further need to chivvy any of you about the blue water? If the police come, please tell them that you knew I was in sore straits for money, but that you think this is my first offence, and that I must have been led astray by bad companions, you and John, of course. I do hope that things will settle down quickly, now that the criminal is known. Sad, sad, sad. Give my love to Claudia. Ever thine, Michael.
It can't be true.
Of course it can't, fathead. He's off on the romantic tack, taking the blame and all that. Shielding his brother.
Which? You?
No.
Me?
Subtle mathematician.
But I didn't do it.
Nor did I. All right, let's say taking the blame and thinking he's shielding his brother.
But, Dig, do you think Beau really believes one of us would steal? Never mind from Aunt Patricia.
Somebody's stolen it, haven't they? And I tell you something else. You say Beau would never suppose it was one of us, but you seriously supposed it was him.
How do you know?
By the way you looked at him. 6 times.
I had reason.
Oh? What reason? You caught hold of his wrist in the dark, and he was probably doing the same thing as you, trying to catch Gussie.
I'd rather not say any more, Dig. It's Beau's business, after all.
Of course it is, and the more we know, the more we can help him. We know he's innocent, so we can lay a trap for the real thief.
Evidently, Beau doesn't want him caught.
What? Not if it's the miserable Gussie?
It isn't, and Beau knows it.
Look, you'd better tell me what you know. I'm not asking you to tell Aunt or the police, am I?
Well, it's like this, Dig. Beau went down to the drawing room last night. I met him with the key in his hand.
I see. And what were you doing?
Going to see if the blue water had been returned.
Well, Beau hadn't returned it, had he?
No.
Anything else?
Yes. I found him going to the brass box with a duster to wipe out his fingerprints.
Ingenious. As artful as our auntie, if that was what she was planning.
I think she was. I think she went straight from the drawing room and polished all the old fingerprints from the damned box.
But how do you know Beau was onto the dodge?
He said so. He came into the hall with the cleaning things in his hand, just as I was doing it myself.
Doing it yourself? Why?
Oh, can't you see? If Beau had been playing the ass, I didn't want his fingerprints to be found there, on top of the fact that I'd been seen clutching his fist in the drawing room.
Yes, but your prints were there too, if you went to the box for the key.
Yes, they were. And they're there alone now.
Stout fella. I'll go and shove mine on too. No, but... You really are a goat, don't you see? Beau was going to do precisely what you were doing. Polish the blasted thing, then put his own prints on it.
Why?
To shield the real culprit, of course.
Yes, but why? Why take the blame instead of Gussie, for example?
Because he knew it wasn't Gussie, as you've said. If he knew it wasn't Gussie or Isobel, then it had to be you or me. Or else Claudia.
Claudia?
Now do you get it?
Good God, man. You don't mean to tell me you suspect Claudia?
Keep calm. I'm not talking about my suspicions. I'm simply asking. Who remains if we eliminate you and me as admittedly innocent, and Gussie and Isobel as proven innocent?
Michael or Claudia? Which idea is the more ridiculous?
Equally impossible.
I'm going dotty.
I've gone. Anyway, got to get a move on.
What are you going to do?
Dunno.
Dig! Do you think Beau suspects either of us?
No, he knows we didn't do it.
Then do you think he suspects Claudia?
No, of course not.
Then...
He only knows that one of us three did do it. Pip, pip.
Yes?
Good evening, sir.
Evening, David.
I have a letter for you from Master Digby.
Oh. Thanks. When did he give it to you?
About 4:30, sir. But he told me not to give it to you until this evening.
Thank you.
Sir.
Oh, Dig. What are you up to?
No one knows the shame I feel. Not even me. And by the time you get this, I shall be well on my way to where I am going.
That sounds familiar.
Play up. And don't forget you've got to stand by me and make people realise the truth that I actually am the thief, or suspicion still rests on Claudia. Directly you hear from Beau, let him know that I have confessed, and that he can return to Brandon Abbas and admit that he was shielding the real culprit, me. Ever thine, Digby.
Oh, well, John, old son, that's it. You'll have to go too. But where the devil have they gone?
Yes, sir.
Are there any more trains to Paris this evening?
Yes, there's one at 9.
Good. I'd like a ticket, please. Single, second class?
I'm afraid we only have first class available, sir.
Oh. How much would that be?
48 shillings.
Oh. I'll have to come back. Damn. Excuse me, Constable.
Yes, sir?
I'm not terribly familiar with London.
Best stay that way, sir.
Yes, I'm sure you're right. But I do find myself stuck here for the night, and my bank is closed. I wondered, you don't by any chance know of a pawnbroker near here?
There's one right outside the station, sir.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Good evening, sir.
All right, down, quiet. I'm going to the shop. Yeah. What do you want, mister?
I want to sell my watch and one or two things. Here it is.
How much?
Well, isn't that rather for you to say? I know it was very expensive.
How much?
How much will you give me? It was a present from my aunt.
How much?
£4?
10 bob.
What? Not even a tenth of what it cost? That's hardly fair.
10 bob.
Very well. What about these? My cigarette case, gold pencil, and my dress studs.
How much?
Well, they're all 18-carat gold, and...
How much?
£5?
30 bob.
Oh, come. Make it 4. 3? 2, then. Then I'm afraid I've wasted your valuable time. Good evening.
What have you got there, in the case?
As you can see, silk shirt, socks, collars, a silver shaving kit, and my toothbrush.
£2 the lot, and chance if you've pinched them.
What? You'll give me £2 for everything I have?
That's what I said.
I'll keep the toothbrush and a collar.
All right, then chuck in the walking stick and gloves, or it's £1.15.
What?
I've got to live, haven't I?
Good grief.
Right. There you are.
Thank you. Good evening.
All right, I'll come down. Don't you wait so much, Lord.
Yes, sir. I'd like a ticket for Paris, please. Single, first class. Excuse me, monsieur.
Yes?
This is the Rue Saint-Dominique?
Of course it is.
I'm looking for the Army Recruiting Office. The Legion.
Yes?
Can you tell me where it is?
Right there, under your nose.
Oh.
Mon Dieu, stupid Anglais.
Here goes, old son.
Monsieur would appear to have throat trouble.
And Monsieur le Capitaine, ear trouble.
What is your business?
I wish to join the Légion étrangère.
Eh bien, doubtless Monsieur will have much innocent amusement at the expense of the Sergeant Major there, too.
Is Monsieur only a Sergeant Major?
I am. And let me tell you, it is the most important rank in the French army. Wait by that door. Please.
May I sit?
If you wish. Just don't cough. A recruit for the Légion, mon commandant.
Be pleased to enter, monsieur. Please, sit. So, you too wish to join our Foreign Legion. Has England started an export trade in the best of her young men? You are third this week.
Anything like me, sir?
Yes. They weren't your brothers by any chance. But I will ask no indiscreet questions.
Yes, mon commandant, I do wish to become a soldier of France. If you will have me.
And do you understand what you are doing, monsieur?
I have read the placard outside.
It is not all quite as set forth there. The life is a very hard one. I would urge no one to adopt it unless he were a born soldier and actually desirous of a life of discipline, adventure, and genuine hardship.
I wish to join, sir. I have heard something of the life in the Sahara, from an officer of the spy whom I once knew.
Ah, my boy, you won't be an officer, except after some very long and lean years in the ranks and as a non-commissioned officer.
I know I'll have to start at the bottom, but I still wish to join. Please accept me as a recruit, mon commandant.
What is your name?
John Smith.
Age?
21 years.
21 years. And your nationality, of course, is English.
Yes, sir.
Well, my boy, provided you pass your medical examination, you are accepted.
Oh. Do I sign anything?
You certainly do, but not today. I want you to sleep on it. Come here again tomorrow morning.
But, sir...
And if you have the same mind, I would enroll you. But think long and hard. Remember that until you sign your name, you are absolutely free. Think what you will be signing away. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then perhaps I shall see you tomorrow. Good day, my boy.
Good day, mon commandant. And thank you.
Think carefully. Very, very carefully.
In Beau Geste by P.C. Wren. David Lumsden played Michael Geste, Michael Lumsden, John, and Scott Cherry, Digby. Avril Clark played Lady Brandon. Anthony Howes, Augustus, Una Beeson, Isobel, Beverly Foster, Claudia, and John Evett, the pawnbroker. John Church played the Colonel. Malcolm Ward, David and the recruiting sergeant, and Tom Bevan, the ticket collector. Beau Geste was adapted by Greg Snow and directed by Adrian Bean. Beau Geste, adapted by Greg Snow from the book by P.C. Wren. Episode 3. The Recruiting Office of the French Foreign Legion, Paris, 1920.
So, you have not thought better of joining our Foreign Legion?
I wish to enlist, mon commandant.
Then you must now do as you please. Read this form and sign it. Remember, though, that as soon as you have done so, you will be a soldier of France, answerable only to martial law. No appeal whatsoever. Your friends cannot possibly buy you out, and your consul cannot help you for 5 years. Nothing but death can remove you from the Legion. Be sure you understand.
I understand, sir.
Very well. Then sign. A little mistake, my boy, John Geste.
Oh, dear.
Easily done, easily done. Have a fresh one.
Thank you.
Ah, that's better. John Smith. Listen to me. You are now an enlisted soldier of France, so you must join your regiment at once. If you do not, you will be treated as a deserter.
Yes, sir.
You are to catch the Marseille train from the Gare de Lyon this evening, 9:15, and report to the non-commissioned officer whom you will find waiting at Marseille. If you fail to find him, make your way to the military depot at Fort Zinderneuf. Is that all clear?
Yes, sir.
Then, I wish you good luck and quick promotion. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. And thank you.
Come here, recruit, and move smartly. This is your subsistence money. 3 francs. A squandering of public resources, if you ask me.
Thank you.
And this is your railway warrant for Marseille. You have your instructions?
Yes, sir.
Then goodbye.
Let's part as friends, Sergeant Major. I hate leaving ill feeling behind me.
Recruit, you will get on if you please and respect all Sergeant Majors. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Cheeky English breath. Your last 5 minutes.
Marseille! Marseille! A light here for Marseille!
Excuse me?
Ah! A little legionnaire! I had my eye on you.
Did you?
Oh, you don't think your type escapes me, do you?
I don't know what you mean.
Here! Over here, Sergeant! Huh? Here's another little bird for your cage. Are you alone?
Yes, sir.
Name?
Smith, sir.
Another Englishman? I don't know. Huh? Follow me.
I say, a sergeant wouldn't share a bottle of wine and some food with a recruit, would he, monsieur?
You suppose right, Blue. And you don't call him monsieur either. On the other hand, some sergeants, properly addressed, might refresh themselves and let a deserving Blue do the same.
Monsieur le Sergeant, will you honor me by drinking a glass of wine at this restaurant while I get some food? I'm very hungry. I have money.
Oh, put like that, of course I'll join you. Though the wine is better in that cafe over there. Would you like some sound advice, Blue?
Yes, Sergeant.
Oh. Then, beware this Algerian wine. The blessing and the curse of the Army of Africa, I should know.
Yes, Sergeant.
And beware of women. The blessing and the curse of all men. I should know that as well. I've married 3 of them. Terrible.
Yes, Sergeant.
And always remember, when things are bad, do not make them worse.
No. Yes.
And one more thing. Resist the decrees of heaven if you will, but not those of your superior officer.
No sane person would do that.
No, they wouldn't. But it is when you are insane that you have to be careful.
Insane?
Yes, Blue. All good legionnaires go insane sometimes. Then they do one of 3 things. Kill themselves, kill their comrades, or defy a sergeant.
But why should they go insane?
Le cafard, the cockroach.
The cockroach?
Oh. A desert madness. It crawls round and round in the brain, and the greater the heat, the monotony, the drink, the faster it crawls, until the man says, "J'ai le cafard," and runs amok. Terrible.
It sounds it.
And do you know, Blue, what is the egg of this beetle?
No.
Absinthe. It is the vilest poison. The parents and grandparents of le cafard, I should know. I just had some.
I swear I'll never touch the stuff.
You will not get cafard. You won't kill anyone or defy a sergeant. You will only kill yourself.
Did you ever do any of those terrible things, Sergeant?
Oh, no, Blue. I never even committed suicide. I painted my head red, white, and blue once. What? Right. Let's get you to Fort Saint-Jean. Did you enjoy your meal?
It was excellent.
I hope so. It was the last decent one you'll get for a very long time.
Yes?
Recruit Legion, poor devil.
Follow me, you.
Goodbye, Blue, and may the devil admire you.
Thank you, Sergeant. The same to you.
Come on. In there.
God, smoke, I can hardly breathe. Where's the window?
So, you don't like the air in our little nest, huh?
No. What are you going to do about it?
You want that window open?
You're quick.
Suppose I want it shut.
Come and shut it.
Suppose we all want it shut.
Then that's that. Democracy.
Get over here, Beaujolais. Your deal.
Like the ceiling raised, Annie.
No, it'll do.
Pink and white own the earth. Oh, who's this low fella? Open all the windows, now I've come. You British.
You Americans. Don't care who owns the earth. I come from God's own country, and I guess it licks creation. Uneasy self-assertion.
Hey, Hank.
Huh?
Here's a Britisher insulting our poor country.
What?
Handing out the rough stuff. Fierce, ain't it?
Oh, fierce? Why, it's... Oh!
Oh! You killed my pard!
No, I ain't dead. What do you say we suffers from?
Uneasy self-insertion.
Well, I ain't inserted nothing today, buddy. I'm starved. I could insert a whole hog right now and never notice it.
Now, don't go for to rile the Britisher, Hank, with your silly contradictiousness. He don't like it, and he don't like us. So shut up and go on suffering from uneasy self-insertion. Hank means well, but see, he ain't at nothing for 3 days, except cigarette ends. He ain't at his best.
Would you gentlemen have lunch with me?
He's calling you a gentleman, Hank.
Why?
Don't pay any mind. That's just English.
Well, I won't. He offering to grub steak us?
If you mean, am I paying, then yes.
Well, then put it right there, son. I'm Hank, and this here's Buddy.
John Geste. Smith. Pleased to meet you. Where can we get something to eat?
Don't you worry about eats. They're coming right up. Then you can stake us for some liquor.
Soup! Yeah, you best grab two, John boy, for them hogs get their snouts in. Gee, that's what I come to the Legion for.
Would you like this one? I'm not really hungry.
Nah, forget it.
Really, I want to.
Well, honest Injun?
Had a big breakfast.
Well, thanks, pal.
You eat three. I only eat one, you damn dirty thief.
Sure thing, Dutch. Don't you stand for it. Beat him up. Make him put it back.
Well, I can't put it back, Dutch. Wouldn't be manners.
You give me three next time, or I...
Yeah?
I give you my fist.
Oh, shove off! Oh. Now, pard, I could sure look kindly at that wine you mentioned.
After you.
Hear that, Hank? Off for you! Drinks are on you, pard. Set 'em up.
Gee, it's what they call wine. Gotta get used to all these cruel deprivations and hardships.
It is liquor, Hank. Quit your whining and get your wine in.
Rather good wine, too. Especially at these prices.
Well, you ain't drinking much, considering how fine it is.
Not thirsty.
Not thirsty? Not hungry? What do you live on?
Milk and honey, bud. That's what they live on in England.
Recruits for the Legion?
Yes.
Would you care to exchange information for a bottle?
I should be delighted if you would drink with us.
You are a true comrade. There are a dozen bottles here. Now, ask me anything you want to know.
Well, sure. I wants to know when we get our next eats.
And if we can go out and get a drink.
You'll get soup, bread and coffee at about 4 o'clock. And you won't be allowed to leave here for any purpose until you are marched down to the boat for Oran.
When will that be?
Tomorrow.
Suppose a friend of mine joined up a day or two before me. Where would he be now, do you think?
He is at Fort Zinderneuf at Oran by now, and may go on to Saida or Sidi Bel Abbes tomorrow or the next day.
Say, you're a walking encyclopedestrian.
I can tell you anything about the Legion. I'm rejoining after my first 5 years' service.
Speaks well for the Legion.
Or ill for the chance of an ex-legionnaire earning a crust of bread.
You've been up against it, son?
Starved. Begged myself hoarse for work. Had no choice in the end. Better the devil you know. May I finish your wine?
Pray do.
I'm afraid.
You speak wonderful English.
I do, but better French, Italian, and Hindustani.
Woo-hoo-wee! Education.
Why did you join the Legion?
For my health.
And how is your health, Mr.
Boldini, Francesco Boldini. My health is fine, thank you.
Looking for something, Mr. Baldini?
Oh, no, I was concerned that somebody might try to rob a young English friend. Checking to see his money wasn't anywhere stupid.
Well, it ain't. It's here in my pocket.
Digby, Beau, what's going on?
Nothing, son. Just a rat. Get back to your dreaming. Good night, Mr. Baldini. And don't you go worrying too much about the kid. Me and Hank will keep an eye on him.
Recruits! Attention! This morning you are to board a ship for Oran, where you will receive your postings. Answer when I call your name and form into groups of 4.
What'd he say, Professor?
Just answer your name when he calls it.
He sure is a heavy sleeper, kid.
Sorry. Did I snore all night? You should have kicked me.
Didn't trouble me none. Now, Mr. Cascara Sagrada.
Who?
Baldini. He came right over to you. Only I don't think it was your snoring he was interested in. It was this.
That's my money.
Yeah. And you even checked it since Revelli. Here.
Thank you. I feel very stupid. What was Baldini up to?
Just keeping like a fatherly eye on you, says he.
Well, thanks again.
Don't thank me, John boy. Just learn.
Sir! Baldini! When are we going to get some food? 7 o'clock. We've been on this ship for 8 hours.
By regulations, we should have been fed at 5. Quite likely the cook is going to make a bit out of us, this swine often do.
That's so. Then he ain't gonna live to enjoy it. So he can tell himself goodbye, 'cause he ain't gonna see himself no more if I don't get no dinner. Nope.
Perhaps I could go and speak to the corporal.
You're just a recruit now, not an English gentleman. The corporal's up in 2nd class and we're not allowed there. But I can let you have a roll if it's worth a franc to you. I took them at breakfast just in case.
Do you have 3?
For 3 francs, yes.
Here you are, then. You have a great soul, Baldini. Here, you two. These should take the edge off things.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, Pard, thanks. Oh, this'll keep me from murdering cooks and Italians for 5 minutes.
Maybe, Baldini, the cook would sell us what he ought to have given us.
Oh, yes, of course. But he'll probably make us wait until tomorrow when we are really hungry.
I'm hungry enough right now. Yeah, I think I'll go and make a polite request to old Cookie.
Hank! Oh, God. You'd better come with me.
Hey, Cookie! Where's my eats?
What are you doing in May, golly? Get out!
Sure, when we get our due and lawful.
Nothing from me!
Oh, that's so! Then I hope you like swimming! Come here! Now, that's the ocean your ugly mug is pointing at, Cookie. And over there, that's your galley. Are you gonna make dinner for us, or the sharks?
You filthy son of a turd spatter pug!
Oh, ain't he contumacious? He's unobedient to my signs. Now, what shall I do with him? Shall I drop him in the drink? Oh, it looks like no one loves you, Cookie. What's it to be?
All right. I'll give you food.
Yeah, that's better. Now get cooking.
What's going on here? Assaulting my cook? Well done. Kill the thieving food spoiler, and may God assist you, huh?
His assistance will not be necessary, Monsieur le Contremaître.
There. 8 pigs.
And we'll have this hot. It's stone cold.
Cold or not at all. Take your choice.
I think the choice is yours, old friend.
You slum swine. Cowards! You wouldn't be so brave on your own. I'd beat you all.
Yeah. Just get this stew hot. We can do the boxing later.
Pigs! Filthy, disgusting pigs!
Africa. Sure is beautiful, ain't she?
Oh. Morning, buddy. Thought I was the only one awake. Yes. She is beautiful.
They say she's a dark and dangerous mistress.
I didn't know you had a poetic side.
Oh, yeah. Goes down real nice with the ladies. You got a girl?
Yes. She's called Isobel. Don't suppose she'll wait for me, though?
Then you don't know much about women.
You're right. As always. How about you?
A girl? Hell no. Not a special girl, leastways. Better get plenty of that soup and bread, son. There's a long day ahead of us.
Gee, bud. Is that one of them mirages up ahead?
No. I reckon it's a real live fort.
Oh, we've been marching for so long. I'm so hungry. I thought I was seeing things.
That's Fort Zinderneuf. We'll be posted from there.
Well, thanks for the information, Baldini. How much you want for that?
Quite free, my friend. Quite free.
Darn, I'm beat.
And don't tell me you could insert a whole hog.
Wrong. 2 whole hogs.
Oh, my apologies.
Well, well, enter the third robber.
Though he seems to have acquired an American accent.
Dig! Beau! It's really you!
You unspeakable fool. Come here.
Hiding already! Beat him up, Hank! Don't fight! You there, son!
Mad English. They fight when civilized people embrace.
Third robber?
Beau and Dig. Let me introduce 2 show enough, blowed in the glass, dyed in the wool, whole piece white men from God's own country. Hank and Buddy. My brothers, Michael and Digby.
Americans, possibly?
Shake!
Very nice to meet you.
Francesco Baldini.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Beau, Dig, Francesco Baldini.
How do you do?
Hello.
Well, I think wine is indicated, gentlemen, when we 3 robbers meet again, so to speak.
Well, wine's this way, as we've discovered. After you, gentlemen. Oh, Dig.
What?
Well done.
Good idea, this, Dig. A night beneath the stars.
I'd rather sleep in the latrines than the dormitory.
What's the difference? Lend me your matches, Beau.
Here you are.
Thanks. So, my poor, idiotic mad pup, what the devil do you think you're doing here?
Fleeing from justice, Beau. And you?
Same thing.
And you, Dig?
Who, me? Well, to tell the truth, I personally am, as it were, fleeing from justice.
3 fleas. I feel itchy.
Did you bring the blue water with you, John?
No. No, I didn't.
Careless.
Did you bring it, Beau?
Yes.
Careful.
Did you bring it too, then, Dig?
Never travel without it.
I suppose one of us 3 has it.
2 of us.
Oh, yes, it's here, all right. Why would we be here if it weren't? So bring us up to date. How were things at Brandon Abbas when you left?
Pretty much the same as when you left, except the chaplain had taken to his bed with the shock.
Oh, dear. Suppose it is a bit rough on him.
Not to mention Aunt Patricia.
£30,000. What price dear Uncle Hector when she breaks it to him? He'll go mad and bite her.
He's already mad. Doesn't bear thinking about.
Deuce lucky for young Gussie that Isobel cleared him.
That's what makes it so hard on Claudia. Or it would have done if we hadn't bolted. Still, it was one of us. And we've demonstrated the fact. Overdone it a bit, though. Why couldn't you have enjoyed your ill-gotten gains in peace at home, John? Or left me to enjoy mine abroad?
Yes, now they won't be able to decide whether we were all in on it together, or whether we're chasing each other to get a share of the loot.
When shall we let them know we're in the Legion, Beau?
We're not there yet.
But when we are?
Don't know. Why write at all? We're just runaway criminals. They don't write home.
But it's a bit rough on them, not knowing if we're alive or dead.
Touching. He's thinking of Gussie.
And besides, how are they going to let us know if the damn thing turns up?
True. We'll think of something.
Who did pinch the damn thing?
I did.
Then why the devil don't you put it back?
Because I want to lie low, then sell it and live off the income. Live like Uncle Hector. Sport, hunting, travel.
Treating your wife worse than a dog.
No, I'll skip that bit.
Uncle Hector's a foul man.
Doubles the pleasure of spending his money.
Well, of course, Beau, you can't, because I'm going to be spending it. Thought I'd invest the loot in some South Seas plantation.
What are you going to do with the blue water, meanwhile?
Always carry it with me. If I get an eye knocked out, I shall wear it in the empty socket.
Or you might put it where the monkey put the nuts. Very simple for you, I should imagine.
Both rotten ideas. Kangaroo is the tip. Carry it in a sort of bag at the front. Accessible. I keep it on me day and night in a little leather pouch. Bought it in London before I left. That way somebody would have to kill me before they got it.
You haven't told us what you're going to do with it, John.
Divide the money with you two.
Oh, stout fella. Puts us to shame, Beau, doesn't it? Let's put him to death in return and keep his share,
Quite. We've got to find out where he's hidden it first. Let's search him.
Oh, get off, you idiots!
Baldini.
How long have you been there?
Good evening, gentlemen. Been where?
You know what I mean. Have you been listening to private conversations?
Oh, dear me. I'd never realized what a suspicious race the English are. Anyone would think you had a secret.
In Beau Geste by P.C. Wren, David Lumsden played Michael Geste, Michael Lumsden, John, and Scott Cherry, Digby. John Church played the Colonel, Malcolm Ward, the recruiting sergeant, John Badley, the sergeant, Nigel Anthony, Baldini, Stuart Milligan, Hank, Christopher Ryan, Buddy, Lyndham Gregory, the quartermaster, and Tom Bevan, Voguet. Beau Geste was adapted by Greg Snow and directed by Adrian Bean. Beau Geste, adapted by Greg Snow from the book by P.C. Wren. Episode 4. The Parade Ground at Fort Zinderneuf, 1920.
Say, you two. They're shipping us out today.
Hip, hip, where?
Half to Saida, half to Sidi Bel Abbez.
How are they deciding?
Dunno.
But I do.
Good grief, Baldini. Are you a wizard in your spare time? You seem to appear from nowhere.
I'm no wizard, Mr. Smith. But I can perform minor miracles for a fair price.
And what would the price be today, Baldini?
For you three to stay together?
No, for us and the Americans.
Really? But they're so uncultivated.
We're going to cultivate them.
So how much?
10 francs would certainly talk louder than 6 men.
6?
Well, naturally, I shall join you. I recommend the 1st Regiment. I know the Sergeant Major very well.
A cough up, Beau. Haven't got 10 francs on me.
Here you are, Baldini.
Thank you. I shall arrange things immediately.
Characters don't get much more slippery than that.
No, what did Buddy call him the other day? A rattler with a silent rattle?
I do hope those two want to join our regiment.
Well, there they are. Let's ask.
Hey, you two. Did I hear right? Hey, you two. I declare we're turning you American.
We know when we're fighting a losing battle, buddy.
Mr. Cascara Sagrada just gave me one of his sideways glances. Wonder what he's doing out this time.
We can tell you that. He's arranging for us all to be sent to the same regiment. I'm afraid we rather took the liberty of assuming you'd like to join us.
Hey, that sounds swell. What do you say, Hank?
Swell, yeah.
Thanks a lot. Are we going to the 1st Regiment or the 2nd?
The 1st, according to Baldini. He knows the Sergeant Major.
Oh, is that good?
Must be better than not knowing anyone at all. Perhaps he'll look kindly upon us.
Here's hoping.
Silence, you undersized cur!
Guess I've seen better than you dead on a flypaper.
Dog, open your stinking lips again. I close them for a month with my boot. Speak French or not at all. Silence! Steady, Hank.
And who is this giant? A lazy hulk by the look of you. I'll soon teach you to move quick.
Sure thing. Spill another mouthful.
Shut up, you gibbering ape. Speak again. I'll tie your wrists, your ankles for a week. By God, I'll cripple you for life, you human camel. Understand?
Yeah.
Good. And who are these three pretty boys? Runaway pimps? Show me your hands.
Going to tell our fortunes. Beware a dark, ugly man.
Silence! Show me your hands. Never done a stroke of work in your lives, have you? I'll soon harden you up. Oh, yes, I'll manicure you before you die. I'll take those ladies' hands and... Mr. Boldini.
Ça, je measure le jeune.
No luck on Civvy Street?
No, sir.
Good to have one proper soldier in this bunch of stupid tarts.
Garde à vous! Pour défier! À fil de 4! À droite! En avant! Marche!
What?
Yes, Corporal Dupré.
I hope you and the others are showing these blues what to do. I don't want them on parade before they know their boots from their kepi.
No, Corporal.
Carry on, then.
The devil damn all blues. Why couldn't you go to hell instead of coming here to waste our time?
Wriggle back into the cheese you crawled out of, you half-baked imitation of a soldier.
I don't believe it. Boldini's back.
Wait till I'm a corporal, friend Brandt. I'll make you laugh louder than that.
You sure scared the pants off him, Boldini.
Don't worry, my friend. I will.
Sergeant Major Lejeune seemed pretty surprised to see you, Boldini.
We go back a long way.
I've been hearing some pretty amazing things about him.
Such as?
Well, that he was dismissed from the Belgian Congo service for brutality.
You don't want to believe everything you hear.
I don't. But he doesn't exactly seem a sweet-natured person.
I'll grant that. I just stay on the right side of him and you'll be all right.
Lejeune hasn't got the right side. He's a madman. He enjoys punishing recruits.
Well, he and I have always got along fine.
And we all know why that is. Eh, Boldini?
No, Brandt! You just think you do. And if you carry on spreading your poison, I'll have to teach you a lesson.
You? Don't make me laugh, Boldini.
Perhaps you'd like to step aside.
Anytime. I'm ready for you.
Listen, no, you
Calm down, guys. If this Lejeune is as bad as you says, why give him the excuse?
You're not worth it, Brandt. But I'm watching you.
Come on, Boldini. You've not earned all your 10 francs yet. Show us how to fold this kit properly.
But of course, gentlemen. There you are. You do that first, and then this. Everything in elbow to fingertip lengths, piled so. Et voila.
I'll never get mine to look that neat.
Oh, you will after about 6 months of it.
You're not saying, Boldini, that we could be here 6 months before we see any action?
I'm afraid that we could. More, perhaps.
We'll go stark staring mad.
Very possibly. But my advice is simply to endure the boredom.
$490, $491, $492, $400.
Evening, feeble Smith. Talking to yourself again?
Evening, Beau. I'm counting stars. God knows there's nothing else to do.
Not exactly a life of thrilling action, is it? But we can hardly influence the French generals.
3 months, though. I think I'm getting le cafard.
Cheer up, old son. Fancy a stroll into town? We can practice our Arabic.
All right. Where's Dig?
Lying in his bunk. We'll collect him on the way.
More coffee, my young friends?
Yes, thanks, Mustafa.
But go a bit steady on the flavourings, would you?
But coffee's not coffee without a bit of opium, a sprinkle of hashish.
I'm sure you're right, Mustafa, but it won't do us much good on parade tomorrow morning.
As you wish. 3 coffees. Weak.
I think we've disappointed him.
Rather him than Lejeune in the morning.
Personally, I'm amazed that Lejeune hasn't been more disgusting these past months. No worse than some of the masters at Eton.
Don't let your guard down, young Smith. That's what he's waiting for.
I say, it's Maris. Never seen him in here before.
May I join you, gentlemen?
Of course, sit down.
Thank you.
What's up, Maris? You're shaking all over.
Yes. What kind of soldier will I make?
So what's frightened you?
Monsieur Smith, you and your brothers have been good to me. You saved me from prison when my tunic was stolen just before the adjutant's inspection.
Nice of you to say so, old chap, but why are you...
Yes. It's like the...
3 coffees.
Thank you, Mustafa. Could we have another for our friend?
Of course. Flavourless?
No, I think he could do with some flavour.
It's like this. I don't want to make what you call the mare's nest, isn't it? But Boldini is up to his tricks. I have heard a lot about him from Wren and the other old legionnaires. He is a bad at that one.
We're right with you so far, old son.
Yes. Well, last night I was sitting in the Tromsø Gardens. It was dark, and some other legionnaires came and sat nearby. They couldn't see me. Boldini it was, and Brandt, and Quantaio. He had been trying to get them to do something, and they were afraid. Yes, and what if I'm caught? Brandt said. Then Boldini said, you're as good a man as he is. Brandt said, yes, but what about his brothers and the Americans? And Boldini just laughed and asked whether he didn't have friends as well.
Thank you, Mustafa. Go on, Maris. You have my undivided.
So then Quantaio said to Boldini, how can you be sure he's got it? And Boldini said, because I heard them talking about it. They are a gang of jewel thieves. He said he crept up behind the wall when we were at Rouen and heard you talking about it. He heard them ask the one you call Beau where he had hidden it. And he said you kept it in a pouch on your stomach, like a kangaroo, day and night. And it's 1,000 francs for the man who gets me that pouch, he said.
Kangaroo, eh? And did Boldini tell them that I wear a sapphire eye? And that Digby here keeps a jewel in his cheek? What a fool. He overheard an elaborate joke, Maris, that's all.
Oh, I know he is a fool, but he is also the knave. I just tell you to beware.
Yes, we're very much obliged. We'll be watching him.
I must go. Good evening, gentlemen.
Well, decent.
You do wear a money belt, though. Let me wear it for a bit.
Why?
Well, it's obvious. To establish the fact that you don't wear one.
I'd rather establish despondency and alarm in the would-be thieves, thanks.
What a lark. I must find this Boldini lad.
Well, I don't think it's exactly a lark.
And who was complaining about being bored?
This isn't the kind of action I was looking for.
Oh, feeble Geste. Talk about an old head on young shoulders.
That's the prerogative of youngest brothers, Dig.
You'll be working in a bank before you're 30.
Come on, you two. Eldest brother says it's time to get back. None of us will see 30 if we're late.
Thank goodness for your sense of direction, Beau. These alleyways still all look the same to me.
They do to me, too. I just trust the Lord. Hold on. Shh. What? Shh. Over there. Lejeune, quick, in here.
You owe me money, you little Arab rat. I want it now.
I owe you nothing, monsieur. You shouldn't play cards drunk.
Drunk or sober, you're a cheat. Give me the money.
Go to hell.
There! How was that? Hope you enjoyed it as much as me, you piece of foreign scum. Shut up! Now can I have my money? Thank you.
Come on.
Are you all right, old chap? God. His eye's virtually out.
Not much worse than eaten, eh? Lejeune's a beast.
What shall we do with this fellow?
We'll go back to Mustapha's and tell him. No time to carry him if we want to get back before Lejeune. Come on.
Sorry, old son. We'll send someone.
Thief! Wring the sneaking coyote's neck, Beau.
Yeah, learn him to be a toad.
Get the thief! It's Bolidar! I've seen him sneaking around. Under this table with him.
Hey, he's mine.
A thief belongs to everyone. We can crucify the swine together.
Hey, who is he? Ain't one of Baldini's outfit.
Give the guy a fair trial. Lynch him for horse thieves and such, but give him a trial.
Now, cough it up quick!
I lost my way in the dark. I lost my way.
Yeah, and found your way to the bed of a man with money. Hey, Bolidar! Legion law! On the table with him!
No!
Listen, you idiots! Let him go. He won't come again. Get out of our way! Right. See how you like this?
No, please.
You don't like bayonets, eh? Well, you'll like them a lot less in a second. Lay his hands out, somebody! No, stop!
Keep out of it, son.
But they're skewering into the table. It's inhuman. Oh, dear Lord.
Guards coming!
What's this then? Oh, it looks like an accident. Oh dear. Get those bayonets out of him, then take him to the infirmary.
Shut it! Just get on your feet.
Yes, Bleu?
Permission to enter the infirmary, sir.
Why?
To visit my poor sick friend, Senor Bolidar.
All right. 5 minutes.
Keep your dirty mouth shut, Bolidar. If you ever want to use it again. One sound, I swear I'll kill you. Get it? Okay.
What do you want?
Answers. And quick.
I know nothing.
You know, them hands of yours looks awful sore. Did it hurt when they stuck them bayonets in?
Holy God.
Just remember what I said before you answer me. Why did you come to our dormitory last night?
I told you
Remember.
Did you know all about those three? They're jewelry thieves. Germans pretending to be English.
That's so. And who told you?
It gets around.
Who told you? Baldini? You ain't worth it. Just warn friend Baldini to watch his back, in case he finds a knife in it one day.
Time's up.
Yeah, I'm all done. Hope you get it better real soon, Bolidar.
At last! I can't believe it. Action!
Well, rather a lot of marching first, Dig.
Yes, yes, Beau, but at least we're marching for a reason.
Anybody know where we're going?
Baldini reckons we're going to El Rasa. He says the Tuareg have taken control of the chain of oases, and we've got to get them back.
How much Baldini charge you for that info? Beau?
Yes, buddy.
When we get to where the fighting is, watch your back, okay? Remember, they still have to get in that non-existent jewel in that invisible pouch of yours.
Okay, buddy. Don't want anyone facing a non-existent firing squad, do we?
You guys!
Anything to report, Smith?
No, sir. The Tuareg haven't seen us yet.
You mean the ones you can see haven't seen us yet?
Yes, sir.
Carry on. Sir! Yes or no? Ready, man! And remember the plan. Keep still. Let the scouts draw them on. No firing until I give the order. Vive la France!
My darling Isobel, so much has happened since I last wrote that I hardly know where to begin. The first thing to tell you is that Digby, along with our American friends Hank and Buddy, is no longer with Beau and me. They were posted to the Mounted Infantry School at Tanuazal about 2 months ago. After our successful battles in the desert, though battle is really too grand a word, we marched to a place called Zinderneuf, where Beau and I remain. It is a tiny bit boring, and hot, of course, but we're all perfectly happy.
Will you shut your stinking mouth, Gontran? I'm trying to have my siesta.
Do as Schwartz says, Gontran, or I'll shut you up with my fist. Christ almighty, shut up!
I couldn't take it away. It's not enough.
Thank God he's gone. I swear I was about to choke the swine.
You can't help it, Brant. It's Le Cafard.
Is that right, Maris? I'd never noticed. I mean, the Commandant killed himself last week and the rest of us are half crazy. So that's Le Cafard, is it? Thank you.
All right, Brant. You know what he meant.
Oh, it's our civilized Englishman. Pity you're a cheap crook, eh?
Jesus.
What's going on, Baldini?
It's Gontran. He shot Sergeant Fournier.
Of course, I don't think things would be quite so tolerable if it weren't for the professionalism of our commanding officers. Sergeant Major Lejeune, did I mention him before? Is a born leader of men. And though he can be a little strict, he is always fair. I swear to God, if I polish these boots any more, they'll disappear.
And if you don't polish them, then you'll probably disappear. At the hand of Lejeune.
I'm so glad Digby isn't here. I don't think he could have kept his temper.
Not to mention Hank and Buddy.
Do you think he's actually mad?
Lejeune? I don't know. What's mad? He certainly knows what he's doing, so he's not mad in that way.
I wonder what it's like always to be boiling with hatred like that. I saw him kill a fly the other day with his thumb. You'd have thought the poor thing had raped his mother.
And I haven't forgotten when he beat that poor Arab chap in the alley. He loved it.
Legion's coming. Kit inspection.
God, not again!
Perfect. Everything is in order. Some surprise kit inspection this is. Who tipped you the wink? Come on! What little creep did you have on lookout? You, Schwartz! Was it you?
No, sir.
Who was it? Answer me now!
It was me, sir.
You run amateur north. Get over here, now! So, it seems you have good eyesight, Maurice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, I think a man with your talents should get plenty of practice. Someone, give me a box of matches.
Sir.
This is what I want. A matchstick. Come here, Maurice. There. Now you've really got your eyes wide open. Step outside with me. It's nice and sunny. You can be my lookout for an hour or two. Move! And maybe next time, I'll get to do a real kit inspection.
That bastard's asking for it.
You're right there, Schwartz. Nobody could blame us.
I don't think provocation would be much defence at a court-martial.
Oh, shut up, you. Get outside with your brother if we're upsetting your delicate liver.
Come on, Beau. I fancy some air. But now, my darling Isobel, it's getting late and I must go to my bed. I think of you all the time. If you can find a way, give my love to Aunt P. and Claudia, and even to Gussie. Ever in my heart, John.
Mind if I sit here?
No.
Are you enjoying life, Smith?
Quite as much as you are, Schwartz.
Would you like a change?
I am fond of change.
Have you ever seen a pig die?
No.
Well, you soon will. You're going to see a big pig die. A sacred pig. A striped pig. An adjutant pig.
So?
Monsieur le Cochon is going to become Monsieur le Porc.
And are you going to be the pork butcher?
There are so many who want that job. We'll have to cast lots. Do you want a chance?
I've no experience of pig killing.
Look, you'll have the experience soon, either as a butcher or as a pig. In a day or two, everyone here at Zinderneuf will be one or the other. Get it? So choose. Butcher or pig. And tell your brother to choose too.
In Beau Geste by P.C. Wren, David Lumsden played Michael Geste, Michael Lumsden, John, and Scott Cherry, Digby. Kenneth Cranham played Lejeune, Nigel Anthony, Boldini, Stuart Milligan, Hank, Christopher Ryan, Buddy, John Evitts, Bolidar, Lyndham Gregory, Mustafa, Barry J. Gordon, Maurice, Malcolm Ward, Brandt, Tom Bevan, Dupre, and James Telfer, Schwartz. Beau Geste was adapted by Greg Snow and directed by Adrian Bean. Beau Geste, adapted by Greg Snow from the book by P.C. Wren. Episode 5, Fort Zinderneuf, the Sahara, 1920.
God. It's hot, eh?
Yes, that's the desert. What do you want, Guantayo?
Are you fond of freshly killed pork?
Sometimes. But probably not in this heat.
All right. What do you think of it all?
I never think.
They are 10 to 1, Smith. 10 butchers to a pig. What chance would anyone have against a score of butchers?
Well, I should certainly hate to be butchered, shouldn't you?
Very much. I don't want to be slaughtered by butchers. But then again, I don't want to be eaten by pigs.
Need either happen?
Not if you're a wise pig. Forewarned and forearmed.
Look, can we stop all this pig nonsense and call things by their proper names?
All right, but keep it down.
Does Lejeune have any idea of what's going on?
No, nor do the other officers.
And are you going to tell them?
I don't know.
Do you know when Schwartz intends to make his move?
He thinks the next full moon would be best. March by moonlight, then take refuge from the heat in the day.
So, that leaves me 3 or 4 days to make up my mind.
Yes, but don't wait that long. Schwartz wants to know in good time. Then he can arrange a butcher for every pig.
What about Lejeune? Suppose somebody warned him.
Who would? Wouldn't his death be a blessing to us all?
Not if things went wrong. Just suppose that I went and warned Lejeune.
He'd give you 60 days in his cells and make a damn sure you never came out alive. And even if you did, what would your comrades do to you?
How would they know I was the informer?
Because I'd tell them. And of course, you and your brother would be held equally guilty.
So, what would you do if you were me?
Join the butchers. Lejeune couldn't come straight to your bed and murder you, but Schwartz could. And he will, unless you join him.
I shall talk the matter over with my brother. We'll make a decision tonight. Probably we'll warn Lejeune. You can tell Schwartz that.
And you won't do it without warning Schwartz first?
No, and neither will my brother. Provided, of course, that nothing will be done tonight.
Oh, no. They're not ready yet.
Well, that's everything then. Now, please, could you go away? I want to think. And also, I'm not extraordinarily fond of you, Guantayo, really.
Oh.
Are you fond of pork, Saint-Andre?
I'd rather be pork than a butcher.
Yes. What are you going to do?
What you and your brother do. One just could not join these poor madmen. Even if one had sunk so low, and even if one eased one's conscience by saying that Lejeune deserves to die, the fact remains that these lunatics are stepping out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Exactly.
Here we live. In hell, I admit, but we do live. Out in the desert, those who do not die of thirst will die by slow torture under the knives of Arab women. I am a Frenchman. I've been an officer and a gentleman. I could not do it.
We aren't Frenchmen, and we've not been officers, Saint-Andre. But we are gentlemen, and we do not murder.
No. I knew you would not join them. That's why I told myself I should just do what you and your brother did.
Well, I'll talk it over with him as soon as he comes off duty, and we'll let you know what we decide. But it certainly won't be to join them. In the meantime, you might get hold of Maris. He's a good chap. And you could try Glock, Marigny, Blanc, and Cordier, too. They're among the least mad in this lunatic asylum.
And that's everything?
Everything I've learned, yes.
Right. Position's this, I think. Schwartz and his lunatics proposing to murder Lejeune and anybody who stands by him. Guantayo has probably given the show away to Boldini because he thinks the mutiny's too risky. And Boldini wants to join the mutineers, but only if they're going to succeed. At the same time, his real plan is to use the mutiny to get his hands on my blasted jewel. So they'll kill me at some point or another. But if we refuse to join them, Boldini will most probably have me murdered in my bed as a traitor to the noble cause of mutiny, and pinch the great jewel from my body.
What's to be done?
Just about what you've already done. Get together a band of sane men, and tell Schwartz straight that we're going to warn Lejeune.
I wish to God Digby, Hank, and Buddy were here.
Except Lejeune would probably have killed them by now. Look, let's call a proper meeting. Tomorrow evening, 6. On the other side of the oasis.
Thank you all for coming here tonight. I know it's not easy to slip away in the present atmosphere. As you all very well know, there is a plot to murder Le Jaune and the NCOs, to desert and to abandon the fort. Schwartz says that those who do not declare themselves as his supporters will be treated as enemies. Personally, I do not do things because Schwartz says I must, nor do I approve of shooting men in their beds.
Yeah.
Even if I did, I still shouldn't like being led into the desert by Schwartz to die of thirst. For those reasons, I am against this plot, and I invite you to join with me and tell Schwartz so. Tell him plainly that unless he gives up this madness, we shall warn Le Jaune.
I swear I will warn Le Jaune, but I shall warn Schwartz first. If he cares to drop the murder part of the scheme, he can do what else he likes.
Treachery! Don't be a fool, Marigny. Where is the treachery in telling Schwartz the plain truth?
I say it is betrayal of comrades to tell a cursed dog like Le Jaune that they are plotting against him.
So what are you going to do? Since Schwartz is insisting that you're either for him or against him.
I'm for him.
Then go to him. Go on, clear off.
Filthy traitors.
I can't agree to betraying old Schwartz.
Say what you're going to do then, Blanc. Join Schwartz's murderers or join us.
I can't lick Le Jaune's boots.
Then you've made your decision. Join the assassins. You might be safer there.
Yes, I might. Goodbye.
I must join my compatriots, I'm afraid.
Ah, you're afraid. Well, there you have it. You are afraid of Schwartz.
I can't betray my compatriots.
Very well. Can you at least go to them and say, I don't believe in murder, and I'm sure this scheme will end in the deaths of all of us.
They kill me.
If you let them lead you out there, they certainly will kill you. Of thirst.
It looks like we've all got to die either way.
But that's just what we're trying to prevent, isn't it? If the decent men of this garrison act together, then nobody need die.
Except those whom Le Jaune is killing.
Yes, Claudia. So where do you stand?
You and Saint-André. Though I admit all my sympathies are with Schwartz.
Anybody else with us?
I am.
Good man, Maris. God knows you've more reason than anybody to hate Le Jaune.
I certainly hate him. I'm half blind because of what he did to me. But I haven't lost my mind.
So, that's my brother and myself. Saint-André, Claudia, and Maris. Who else? What, no one? Then I wish you the best of luck. I'm afraid the five of us won't scare Schwartz.
No. Looks like we're just going to make more work for him. More little pigs to slaughter.
No, not if Le Jaune acts swiftly.
Yes, I'm tempted to say we should warn Le Jaune before Schwartz. Give us more chance.
No. We have to give Schwartz a fair show. He might agree to leave murder out of his schemes. If not, we'll warn Le Jaune.
But will he believe us?
Yeah, he might if we all went together.
Well, does it matter whether he does or not? If he chooses to ignore us, that's his affair.
And ours, too. But if Le Jaune does listen, and he acts quickly, the five of us, plus him and the two NCOs, we could stop it all, and with no bloodshed.
Fancy fighting to protect Le Jaune.
No, Le Jaune is incidental. We're fighting to protect the flag and the rule of law. And we might save our lives at the same time.
Who'll tell Schwartz?
I will.
We all will.
Yes.
And we won't make it obvious that there are only 5 of us.
Yes. Yes, we'll tell Schwartz we're a deputation.
Good. Let's do it straight away.
I've never felt this apprehensive about any battle.
Yes. Ridiculous. The worst possible result is exactly the same.
Schwartz might see sense.
Schwartz? Sense?
Senor!
Don't make me... Shh.
There's someone coming.
Senor!
It's Bolida.
What on earth's he doing? He looks half mad.
Senor!
Who's he waving at?
Dunno. Us, I think.
He could have something useful to say.
Yeah. Let's go over to him. You chaps wait here for a bit.
Is it us you want, Bolidar?
You and your brother, yes.
What is it you want to tell us?
Your jewel. Your jewel.
Ah, my jewel. What about it?
LeJean. LeJean means to get it. And he'll kill me. Or Schwartz will. Or Boldini. What can I do? What can I do?
Shh! Nobody's going to kill you. Just tell us and we'll see what can be done. You join our party and you'll be safe enough.
Your party? What is your party? What are you going to do?
The stoutest fellows in the garrison, that's who we are. And we're going to warn LeJean if Schwartz won't abandon his murder plot.
You're going to do what?
Warn LeJean.
But he knows. He knows. He knows who's in it. And when it's to be. He knows every word that's said in the place.
Well, who tells him?
I do.
Crikey. Why doesn't he do something?
Oh, he'll do something all right. The night before Schwartz and his madmen strike.
Why wait?
To see what you do. If you join Schwartz, you'll be killed with Schwartz the night before the mutiny. And I am to get the jewel. And if you don't, you'll be killed in the attack on him instead.
By whom?
Me. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus.
But what if I refuse to give Schwartz any answer at all?
Then I am to offer to execute you for the good of the mutiny. Then I get the jewel and give it to LeJean. Then he'll kill me, of course.
Is Boldini in this with LeJean?
He's supposed to be. But Guantayo says Boldini wants the jewel all to himself.
So what do you want us to do?
Well, I thought if I told the real truth to you honest men, you might save our lives and give me a share of the jewel.
But suppose I give you my word that I don't have a jewel, and never did have.
Oh, senor, everyone knows about the little parcel in your belt pouch.
Oh, do they? Fancy. Well, 3 people can't march into the desert and expect to live more than a few days.
No, but we might make up a party with some others. Saint-André, Gaudier, Maris. I know they don't agree with Schwartz.
Nor are they deserters.
But if you told them the truth, that they'll die inside the fort whatever they choose, then they might desert. Don't you see? Death is certain. Death!
Yes, Bolidar, keep to the point. We are not going to desert. I wonder if LeJean could be persuaded that there is no jewel.
What? Pretend you hid it? Left it at Sidi Bel Abbes? That's an idea. Did you leave it at Sidi?
I most certainly do not have a jewel here.
Do you swear by the name of God?
No, I do not. I simply say it.
It's a chance. Oh, dear Christ, it's a chance. I'll tell LeJean you left it at Sidi.
Tell him what you like.
Anyhow, he'll make sure you haven't got it. But I'll try. I try. It's a chance. Yes. I tell you what he says. I tell you what he says.
He'll tell us something, I've no doubt. God, now he's whistling. 2 seconds ago he was blubbing his eyes out. It's the Mediterranean temperament, old son. Well, bro. A bit involved, what? What can we do? We'll tell Bolidar just what'll happen. And we'll invite him to tell LeJean, too. It'll make him gibber. One more person out for his blood. Poor old Bolidar. What about poor old us? Oh, we're for it, I'd say. LeJean won't believe for a moment that I don't have a jewel. Oh, damn it. Let's talk about something else. I'm sick of their silly games. So am I. But it's pretty serious, Beau. All right. Let's go and talk to Schwartz. Be straight. And ready for a fight. Just as I told you, can't trust him. I don't know. Evening, chaps.
Have you come with an answer for me?
We have come with some news, Schwartz.
What news?
Lejeune knows all about it.
If you have told him...
Take your hands off me!
You filthy cur! You betrayed us!
Then come straight here and told you. Pity you're not as clever as you are noisy. I'd hardly do that, would I?
I'm warning you.
Shut it up! A remarkable leader you lot have picked for yourselves. Here you are, making your great plans, and Lejeune knows every word you say.
What?
Join you? No, thanks. So much for pigs and butchers. What about a flock of silly sheep? What are you going to do? Whatever it is, Lejeune will do it first. So you'd best do nothing at all.
If Lejeune knows everything...
Declare the whole thing off. And then the noble soul who has told Lejeune so much can tell him that too.
Are you looking at me, Smith? Do you dare to suggest...
It's you, Quanteo! I'll hang you on the wall with knives through your ears, you dog!
No, he's lying! He's lying!
I haven't said anything. You've accused yourself.
What's to be done? By God, when I catch the traitor...
I'll say it again. Nothing. We are in Lejeune's hands, absolutely. In a couple of weeks we may get a new commandant.
And his name might be Lejeune.
That makes no difference, Schwartz. He knows everything, and that's that. I vote we all join the plot, then all vote it abandoned. Lejeune can put the whole garrison in the cells.
You're right, Brand. Abandon the whole scheme, I say.
Abandon nothing! I tell you!
Be quiet, you noisy fool! Don't you understand yet that anything you say goes straight to Lejeune?
Get out of here, Quanteo.
No, I swear!
Get out! Go!
Now listen. I didn't tell Lejeune. But I was going to, if you hadn't agreed to abandon your plot. And if I learn of any new scheme, I shall tell him that. Do you understand?
You filthy spy! You dirty, treacherous hound!
We have as much right to live as you, don't we?
You call this living?
We aren't dying of thirst, at least. Or being hunted down by the Tuaregs.
And who are your precious friends? There are 5 of them here for a start.
And how many more?
You'll find that out if you start your mutiny, my friend. Don't imagine all your band mean everything they say.
So, you'd better drop it, Schwartz.
You cowards! There's not a man in the place! Cowards!
Oh, quite. But we've enough courage to stick things out while Lejeune's in command, even if you haven't. Anyway, you know how things stand now. I'm going to get some air.
Pretty good show you put on earlier, Beau.
Don't suppose it'll make much difference. Schwartz is balmy.
Where's Bolidar?
Said he'd be here 5 minutes ago.
Nice to know unpunctuality's another of his charms.
Oh, poor chap. Probably had to live by his meagre wits from the day he was born.
Here he is.
Well, Bolidar, what news?
Oh, bad news. Terrible news.
Yes, but what?
Lejeune doesn't believe there's no duel.
As predicted.
And Schwartz's gang are still going to mutiny.
As expected.
They're going to do it tomorrow morning on parade, instead of at night. Kill Lejeune and the NCOs.
And us?
They're going to leave your party alone if it's a big one.
And you?
I am to shoot Lejeune, to prove my good faith. If I don't, I'm to be shot myself.
Have you told Lejeune this?
I'm just going to do so now.
And I suppose he'll arrest them tonight?
Probably, if he believes me. Oh, what's to become of me? What shall I do? Oh, God, oh, God.
Look, Bolidar, just stand in honestly with our party and you'll be safe. I give you my word. Now go.
Yes, I go. I'm gone.
I'll say he's gone.
Oh, Lord. I wonder if it's worth telling Schwartz that even his newest plan is thwarted.
I don't think it's worth it. He's determined, and so are his disciples. What a messiah.
I agree. What we must do is tell our party. And you and I, between us, mustn't sleep a wink tonight. We'll take it in turns to kick each other every 10 minutes.
That sounds pleasant.
A lot more pleasant than a bayonet between the ribs. One way or another, this thing will all be settled by morning.
Beau! Wake up!
What? Yes, I am.
Shh!
Who's that?
God! It's Lejeune! I know you're awake. Follow me outside if you want to leave. Sit. Do you and your miserable brother want to leave?
On the whole, I think so.
On the whole you do you? Well, you better listen carefully, because it's only me who can save you. Understand, you swine?
Yes, sir.
There's talk among these dogs of a duel, a plot to murder you both and steal it.
Is that so?
Don't you answer me, pig. Yes, it is so. Now, I don't give a damn what happens to you and your brother, but I won't have plots and murders under my command. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, I want an end to all this. Your brother will hand over the jewel to me. I'll put it where no plots will trouble it. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Now go back. Wake your brother, St. Andre, Maurice, and Cordier. Tell them to come here with their rifles. I'll stand at the door, and I'll shoot anybody on the first movement I don't like. Move.
Beau, what's going on? Lejeune's relying on our party. Just get up, get your tunic and rifle, and go outside. I've got to wake the others. Right. Harris, wake up.
What?
Lejeune's relying on us. Get your tunic. Come outside as quick as you can. Quickly.
Load your rifle with these. I'm going to give a warning. After that, shoot any man who so much as sets foot on the floor. Understand?
Yes, sir.
St. Andre, Cordier, Maurice. Stay here till you're relieved. If any man wakes, order silence. Cover him with your rifle and say you'll shoot him if he leaves his bed. Fail, and I'll shoot you myself. You two, follow me. You jewel thieves have corrupted the whole of this garrison. I'll take charge of it now, then I'll take charge of those swine who think they can plot murder and desertion in my company, by God. Give me that jewel, now. Out with it, damn you.
Jewel, Monsieur l'Adjutant?
Try any tricks with me, and I'll blow your head off right now.
I have no jewel.
Perhaps you'd like to say a little prayer before I shoot you.
Look here, Lejeune. Don't be a fool. We've got no jewel, and you've got 5 good men to fight for you, more's the pity. Stop gibbering about jewels and be thankful we know our duty, even if you don't.
Very stout fella.
Get that revolver, John!
Move and I'll shoot you!
So, you are mutineers.
No. We're decent soldiers wanting to do our duty. Man, don't you know the fort will be burnt and you dead if you don't do your job?
I'll deal with you when this is over.
Reward for saving your miserable life.
You do that as your simple duty, my little friend. Oh, you love your duty, but just wait.
How about doing something instead of all this waiting?
Listen to me. First, we deprive Schwartz's bastards of their weapons. Any man who resists, who so much as raises an arm, shoot him. Collect their rifles, then fetch them to the roof. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Go. You, come with me. I'll clear that dog of a sentry off the roof first, then you take his place. Watch the door from the barracks to the yard. Any man coming out should have a pile of rifles. If you see anyone with just one rifle, shoot him. No questions, and shoot the kill. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You, sentry, you're relieved.
Sir?
Don't question me. Give me your rifle. Go to your quarters.
Yes, sir.
Now, the second he gets to the barracks, he'll talk. Watch carefully. They might make a rush. Who's that now?
It's Maris, sir, with the rifles.
Watch now, carefully. Open rapid fire if they make a charge.
Whip 'em, sir.
Put them down, Maris.
Sir.
Watch that door. Any moment. Matt! What's the matter with you, Matt?
Look! Arabs! Arabs! Hundreds of
Why,
them!
you run like hell. Back with those rifles. Issue them. And you, send Sergeant Dupre here. Quick, jump!
To arms! To arms! Arabs!
In Beau, Geste by P.C. Wren, David Lumsden played Michael Geste, Michael Lumsden, John, and Kenneth Cranham, Lejeune. David Richard Fox played Guantayo, Barry J. Gordon, Maurice, Clive Hill, Marigny, David Thorpe, Blanc, Malcolm Ward, Brant, Tom Bevan, Saint-André, John Badley, Cordier, John Evitts, Bolidar, Lyndham Gregory, Glock, and James Telfer, Schwartz. Beau Geste was adapted by Greg Snow and directed by Adrian Bean. Beau Geste, adapted by Greg Snow from the book by P.C. Wren. Episode 6, Fort Zinderneuf, the Sahara, 1920.
Stand to! Open fire at once! Rapid fire! Give them a hell, you devils! Give them a hell! Sergeant Dupre!
Sir?
Take over here! I'm going below!
Sir! Rapid fire! Rapid fire! Don't let up!
Sounds a ceasefire! Unload! Stand easy. Here, no room for shirkers.
But, sir, Blanc's dead.
I know that, imbecile. Lift him up.
Sir?
Ah, holy Christ, I'll do it myself. You see? Put him in an embrasure, like this. Give him his rifle. The Arabs won't know the difference. There, my friend, you can look useful even if you can't be it. Maybe you'll see that route to Morocco if you stare hard enough. Now you, Saint-Andre and Maris. More ammunition, 100 rounds a man, Cordier, pails of water.
Sir.
Sergeant Dupre, no wounded to go below. Yes, bring up the medical panniers, you.
Looks like thin times ahead, old son. If they pot a few more of us, then rush. They'll get in.
But if we can stand them off, the relief from Dakota should get here by morning.
If either of those gooms got away and played the game. And if the relief does come, it'll mean a commission for Lejeune, all right.
Nice if he's confirmed here and we survive.
Yes. Look, old son, if I take the knock and you don't, I want you to do something for me. Something most important.
You can rely on me, Beau.
I know I can, John. There are some letters. A funny, public sort of letter. A letter for Claudia, and one for you and Digby. And there's a letter and a tiny packet for Aunt Patricia. If you possibly can, get that letter to Aunt P. The package doesn't matter much. There's nothing of any value in it. But get the letter to her. I'd die a lot more comfortable if I knew that.
Oh, shut it. Your number's not up yet.
I'm only saying if I'm pipped.
Of course I'll do it. But say we're both killed.
Well, they're all addressed and stamped. Depends what happens. If Lejeune's the sole survivor, then I don't suppose he'll do the right thing. And if the Arabs get in. But if the relief comes, even if we're all dead, they'll do the usual thing. Anyhow.
All right. Time's up. Back to the roof.
Good luck, Beau.
Good luck, feeble Geste.
Now, listen to me. Things are quiet now. Dawn will be the dangerous time. They'll rush us then. You'll need quick shooting to keep them down as they come all together. They're 100 to 1 at least. But if we can keep them off once more, there's a chance the relief force will come from Tukotu.
What relief force?
Never mind, Vogue. You're next up the lookout platform. Go on. Get up there. Well, laugh, my merry men. Let our Arab friends know we're bright and jolly. Laugh. You, Vogue, up there, laugh, or I'll make you roar with pain. By God, out with it, laugh. Again, you grinning dog. Laugh till your sides ache. Laugh till you split, you miserable son of a whore. Laugh! Now then, you sniggering idiots. Laugh in turn. From the right. You start, Goto. Now you, beat that. Out with it, or I'll give you something to laugh at. And you. Now all together, with me. Stand to! Boss Wash! Damn you, defend Boss Wash! Keep it up! To and fro! To and fro!
Oh my God! Beau!
Keep firing, you! Faster! Get to the other wall! Ceasefire! Smith! Go below. Quick! Bring water.
But my brother...
Damn your brother! He's dead like everybody else. It's just you and me now. Understand? Get below, you swine. Now then, my pretty little English thief. Let's see what you've got for me. So, you had no duel. Didn't know what it meant, huh? What's this then? Fresh air? What's this?
You damn thief! Lejeune, you dog!
Stand back, swine, I'll shoot.
I didn't know that men crept around robbing the dead, Lejeune. I thought that was left to Arab women of the worst kind. You dirty thieving cur! You should be picking over dustbins in the Paris gutters, not defiling an honourable uniform. Chiffonnier!
A fine funeral oration from a jewel thief! Any more before I blow out what brains you've got? No? Well, half a dozen through the stomach, shall we say. I don't want to hurry you out of this pleasant world. Don't think I need you anymore. The Arabs won't attack again today, and by the time they do, the relief will be here. Then you and the rest of these swine be given a hole in the sand, and I'll get a captain's commission and a trip to Paris to get my medal. And then I can dispose of this little trifle that you and your gang so kindly brought to the Legion for me, a rich man, thanks to you and him.
You animal. Don't touch my brother.
Get back! Excellent! Attacking a superior officer. I court-martial you myself. I find you guilty and sentence you to death.
Beau! Quick, John. Well, I've got hold of him.
There, you dog!
You bastard! You
Beau, open your eyes.
Stout fella. You're the mutineer after all. Got the letters?
Yes. But the relief will be here soon. Hang on, Beau. Hang on.
I'm for it, Johnny. Bled white. Listen. I never stole anything in my life. Get the letter to Aunt Patricia. Don't wait for the relief. Lejeun's body. They'd shoot you. Get a camel and save yourself. No, listen. The letters. Leave the confession in my hand.
You've nothing to confess, Beau.
Now, don't be an ass, Johnny. Confessions, the whole thing. Leave it on me, where they'll find it, or I'll come back and haunt you. No, don't go. Promise. Oh, God, I'm going blind. John? Where are you? Promise me. John?
Beau? No. No, God, please. Beau!
My dear John, when you get this, make sure that the letter addressed to Aunt Patricia gets to her. It solves the mystery of the blue water. Meanwhile, I beg you to see that the letter to the Chief of Police isn't botched. We took the blame between us, and the first to die should shoulder the lot. No nonsense about de mortuis nil nisi bonum, mind. It's the living we have to think about. If I outlive you, I shall do the same by you or Dig, so go to it, pup. You spoilt my plans with your balmy bunking off from home, so put them right now by doing exactly as I say. Goodbye, dear old dearest of stout fellas. See you in the happy hunting grounds. Beau.
My God! They came, the relief from Takotu. But they're walking into a trap. I must go, Beau, old chap.
You stay here, Sergeant Major. I'm going up to the gate.
Ready. Ready. Congratulations, my lads. France and I are proud to salute you. Have you of the Foreign Legion no manners? Go at once and call your officer. You! Go and tell your commandant that Major de Beaujolais of the Spy has arrived, with a relieving force from Tokotu. And take that pipe out of your face while you're about it. Sergeant Major!
Up. Sir!
They're all dead, Sergeant Major.
Huh?
Every one of them.
That can't be.
Oh, look for yourself.
Good God. But who posed them like this? There must be someone alive in there.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. They can't have done it themselves. Perhaps the last one or two are badly wounded. I'm going in.
Ah, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
There's a strong chance this is a trap. Let me go.
Brave words, mon commandant, but neither of us will go.
Huh?
No, we'll send a man in. If it is a trap, which I doubt, we'll soon know, and without losing an officer. Fetch me that good-for-nothing drunk, Rastignac.
Ah, sir.
May I go, mon commandant? Silence!
At once, Rastignac. Quickly move on!
Rastignac, sir. Stand to attention, you dog.
Rastignac, I want you to take this rope and climb into the fort, understood?
Not me, mon officier. Let me go to hell dead, not alive. I'm not going in there. You can shoot me.
I assure you I will. Now, climb into the embrasure and then go down and open the gates.
No.
What? Are you suffering from desert madness?
I have a distaste for a dead company that stands to arms and keeps watch.
For the last time, go.
Go yourself, Monsieur le Maire. I think it was 6 shots you fired as we were riding up to the fort.
I'm glad you found it amusing. Perhaps you will be equally good-humored about your court-martial. Arrest him, Sergeant Major.
Get going, Rastignac!
You! Trumpeter!
Sir!
What's your name?
Smith, sir.
Well, Smith, you can show this coward the way. Take this rope, throw it over that water spout and climb in.
Thank you, sir.
Here, Chirac, take this end. Wrap it round your middle. Right. Here goes.
I'm in, sir! Proceed with caution!
Sir!
My God. They are all dead. John! Beau! Baldini! Lejeune! All dead. Oh. Oh, no. No. Beau. No. Oh, my brother.
Dig?
John! Johnny! What the hell happened, John?
Tuareg. Got everyone except me and Lejeune.
So who stuck him with the bayonet?
I did. He was robbing Beau's body.
Dog!
But I can't stay here. I'll be court-martialed if I'm caught. Go back, make a diversion for a couple of minutes.
Don't be stupid, John. I'm coming with you. But there's something we have to do first. Will you help me?
Of course. What?
Something Beau wanted. A long, long time ago.
I remember. A Viking's funeral.
Spot on.
Isn't he supposed to have a dog at his feet?
Yes. I thought Lejeune might do instead. Beau would like the joke.
Yes.
Damn! The Beaujolais! We'll have to hide!
Well, sir, I can't think how either of these men died.
No, Sergeant Major, that one has a bayonet through his heart and that one a bullet through his forehead.
I mean, I can't make sense of it.
Excuse my gallows humor. I know what you mean. And what about Trumpeter?
Oh, that really must be the work of spirits.
I don't need any talk like that from you. Is that clear? You're a man, not a chorus girl.
Then did your excellency make a thorough search for the Trumpeter?
Not my dear Sergeant Major. Why? He's perfectly healthy. He has legs, a tongue in his head.
Murdered, perhaps?
Ha! By whom? Lizards?
This is very strange.
Indeed, indeed. And perhaps later when we're less tired we'll make sense of it. But now we need to get on with the business of burying these men. So fall your men in and set to it.
Come on, John. We'll have to be quick. The Beaujolais will come back any second.
Who gets Lejeune?
I'll take him.
Sorry about this, Beau. But you did ask for it.
Hurry, Dufour. I don't want them changing their minds.
What? What?
Mad?
I really have gone mad.
Where are the 2 bodies? We couldn't both have imagined them.
There must be a living man in this fort. There must be. We're going to find the swine.
What was that?
One of the men.
Fire, sir! Sir!
It's on fire! My God, he's right! Look!
Yes.
Quick, sir, before it gets to the munitions!
Allez, vite, vite, vite!
Come.
There is a gentleman to see you, Mr. Lawrence.
Really, Kotu, I asked not to be disturbed.
Yes, Mr. Lawrence.
I know that the world at large thinks the life of a civil servant in Africa is one long party, but we know differently, don't we?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Kotu. Who is this person?
An Englishman, sir.
Hmm?
He says you know him.
Oh, what's his name?
Geste, sir. John Geste.
What? Bring him in, straight away.
Sir.
My God, don't tell me de Beaujolais' grand mystery is about to be solved.
This way, sir. Mr. Geste, sir.
Good grief, it is you.
Oh, Mr. Lawrence. How's Aunt Patricia?
She's very well.
Could I sit down? I don't feel very...
Kotu! Kotu!
Yes, Mr. Lawrence.
Send for the doctor. Our guest is sick, and bring me some ice water.
Yes, sir.
Time for your medicine, Mr. Geste.
Oh, do I have to?
If you want to get better...
I think I preferred being ill.
Believe me, you can't remember being ill. Now, are you going to drink this?
Tyrant.
Mr. Lawrence is here to see you.
Ugh. Good. Would you show him in?
I suppose so, since you've been good.
Thank you. Ugh. Ugh. Horrible stuff.
Morning, John. Oh, you look like you just swallowed a toad.
I think I did. Haven't brought me a bit of fruit by any chance?
As it happens...
Quick, before I choke. Ah, that's better. Thanks, George. Saved my life. Again.
All in a day's work. How are you this morning?
Much better, I think.
So does your doctor. Says you'll be able to leave by the end of the week.
End of the week? I feel right as rain.
Malaria and dysentery is a rum old combination. You'll do as he says.
Well, since I can't do a thing without your help, I shall.
Good chap. I've booked us a passage back to England in 10 days.
That's marvellous. I can't believe I'll really see everyone at Brandon Abbas again.
I think they feel the same way about you.
So you've heard from them?
This morning.
How much did you tell them?
Everything we agreed, that Beau and Digby are dead. Lady Patricia's letter is dignified. I didn't bring it with me. I didn't want you...
No, I understand. Did Aunt Patricia have any news of her own?
Yes. Your Uncle Hector is dead.
How?
A hunting accident. An elephant trampled him.
Well. That'll go some way to evening the score between him and the animal kingdom. God, I've become callous.
It's hard to feel pity for Hector Brandon.
Yes, but you'd think the things I've seen would make me cherish life a little more.
What did happen in the desert, John?
Do you know, George, I have a job remembering at the moment. We were there a very long time.
2 years, according to my calculations.
2 years. And it might have been a dream. I remember Digby dying.
There's no need, old chap, not for my curiosity.
No, I want to tell you. We were attacked by a band of Tegu robbers, and we had no weapons. We got down behind our camels and, well, waited to die, really. Then Digby suddenly leapt on his camel and rode off to the left. There was too much noise and confusion for me to realize what he was doing. Then I heard the bugle call. He was trying to fool the Tegu that the Foreign Legion was just around the next sand dune. And it worked, George. We jumped on our camels and screamed for all we were worth. And by the time the Tegu realized what was going on, we were out of reach.
But Digby...
Yes. They caught him. Not alive, thank God. He was nearly safe, but they got him with a rifle.
I'm sorry, John.
What did I do to deserve such brothers, George? What did I do?
Come.
Master John and Mr. Lawrence have arrived, my lady.
Thank you, David. Show them in.
Hello, Aunt Patricia.
Hello, John. George?
Hello, Patricia.
I'm awfully sorry about Uncle Hector.
Thank you. Won't you both sit? David's bringing tea. This is something of a shock, John.
I know, Aunt. I'm sorry that we three brothers have been such trouble. I don't intend staying, of course. But Beau's dying wish was that I gave you this letter and this package. That's why I'm here.
You may stay as long as you wish, John. May I have them?
Of course. Here you are.
My most dear and admired Aunt Patricia, when you get this, I shall be dead. And when you have read it, I shall be forgiven, I hope, for I did what I thought was best, and what would, in a small measure, repay you for some of your great goodness to me and my brothers. My dear aunt, I knew you had sold the blue water to the Maharaja for the benefit of the tenants and the estate, and I knew you must dread the return of Sir Hector and his discovery of the fact, sooner or later. You see,
I overheard everything when you handed over the jewel to the agent of the Maharaja. And when I realized that you had had a duplicate made, I thought what a splendid thing it would be if only we had a burglary and the supposed blue water was stolen. Had I known how to open the safe, I would have burgled it for you. Then Sir Hector's letter came, announcing his return, and I knew that things were desperate. So it was I who spirited away that clever piece of glass, and I herewith return it, with apologies. Now I do beg you to let Sir Hector go on thinking that I am a common thief, or all this will be for nothing, and I shall have failed to shield you from harm. It nearly made me regret what I had done when those asses Digby and John had the cheek to bolt too. Honestly, it had never occurred to me that they might. But I suppose it is selfish of me to want all the blame and all the fun of doing a little job for you. I do so hope that all has gone well and turned out as I planned. I bet Uncle Hector was sick. Well, my dear aunt,
I can only pray that I have helped you a little. With sincerest gratitude for all you have done for us. Your loving and admiring nephew, Beau Geste. A beau geste, indeed.
In Beau Geste by P.C. Wren, David Lumsden played Michael Geste, Michael Lumsden, John, and Scott Cherry, Digby. Kenneth Cranham played Lejeune, Nigel Anthony, Boldini, Christopher Godwin, Henri de Beaujolais, Christopher Good, George Lawrence, and Avril Clark, Lady Brandon. Lyndham Gregory played the Sergeant Major, James Telfer, Schwartz, John Badley, Cordier, Tom Bevan, Dupré, Malcolm Ward, Rastignac, and Vivienne Rochester, the nurse. Beau Geste was adapted by Greg Snow and directed by Adrian Bean.